it's me, Zingy G. Welcome to my channel. This week I am going to be doing a Avon haul because I have not done one. Ever, actually. I've never done one. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the brushes that I got. I have so many brushes from Avon and little, like, products I have. An eyeliner and eyebrow stick. What do they call them, actually? I have no idea. Liquid eyeliner pen, and then this one is the brow definer, so like brow pencil, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. The dirtiest brushes because I want to get them out of the way because I have used them already, so that's why, and I haven't had a chance to clean them, so they are gonna be dirty. This is a stippling brush from Mark. I'm gonna put that down. So like a foundation brush, I already have another one of these that I got from the drugstore that I've shown you guys before, and I like this one a lot because it's a lot more denser. Like this one is a lot fluffier, and I don't know, I like it, but I don't really like how it applies, so I prefer to use it for blush when I do use it. And I like this one because it's a lot less fluffier and it's more like targeted. I like a lot more of a denser brush to apply my foundation because I don't know, there's just something about the flimsiness of a stippling brush that I don't necessarily like, but I like this stippling brush, so I use this one for the foundation. Next is a concealer brush from Avon. So like Avon has different little brands, or like, yeah, actually, like, I don't, what's it called? Little targeted, like, different, I guess it is brands within them. Like, there's Mark by Avon, and then there's, like, the skincare lines where they have, like, clear skin. Then there's Avon True, which is a skincare, is it skin? Oh, that's not, I mean, kind of like skin, but also more makeup. And then there's a New Clean, which is also a skincare line. So there's, like, little different brands. Like, and that's what I mean. So this is an Avon one. This is not a Mark one, but there are Mark, like, what am I saying? I'm going all over the place. My goodness. This one is the Mark one. Like, this is Mark by Avon. It's a stippling brush, and it's different. I actually really like this. That was random, but I was just gonna say that. So this one isn't the Mark one, but it is still by Avon, and it's obviously dirty. And I use this for cut creases, and I actually really like it because it's like big, and it doesn't take me forever. Like when I used to do cut creases with this tiny concealer brush, and this one took forever, so there's like a huge difference. In real life, it's a lot easier to tell, but it's kind of hard to tell on camera. But as you can see, there's kind of a big difference. So this one works a lot faster for cut creases, and this one I really would just use to clean up like eyeliner or something like that. So next is the eyeliner brushes. This is another Avon. Where is it? Is this backwards? Oh, it is backwards. Awkward. Okay. This is the Avon eyeliner brush. It has one side that is a like smudger brush, and it's kind of like an angled brush, and it's very small. So I like it for like precise blending right under, or like applying right under my lash line. And then there's the other side, which is the eyeliner brush, and I use this one for eyeliner. And then I have this one that I just got yesterday, I think. And it is the Mark by Avon, and it has on the other side the smudger, which is a lot bigger than the other one, and I really like this one. I haven't tried it out yet. And then this side is the angled brush as well, and I'm going to use this for my brows because I just spat. Because this one that I was originally using for my brows is a lot thicker. I don't know if you can really tell. Let's see. Is it? It's kind of hard to tell, but this is a lot thicker than this one, and it kind of made my brows like really big. So I'm going to try to use this one, and it's a lot skinnier and thinner, so I'm going to try to use that for my brows and see how that works. And then this one is just an angled brow slash liner, so I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Maybe for under my lash line. Don't really know. Next is a new blush brush that is also from Avon. I really like this. It's an angled blush brush, and I used to use just this like mangled brush for my blush, like once upon a time. I think I might have uploaded a couple videos using this brush, and then I stopped using that finally when I got the stippling brush after realizing I didn't like it for foundation, so I was using that for blush. And now that I have this, I am not going to use any other brush except for this one for blush because I really like it. It's so fluffy, and it applies blush so nicely and just like perfect right where I need it. It's not too big, it's not too small, so it doesn't apply it like crazy all over my face like a big bronzy blush or something. Bronzy brush, not blush. So I really like that for blush. Okay, so next is this new foundation brush from almost said elf, from Avon. Of course, everything's from Avon, and it's really fluffy. It's a lot fluffier than the elf one. I don't really want to show this because it's gross, but I use this for face masks, and it's like hardened in a weird place. I don't really like to use this for foundation. So I have not tried this one out yet. I don't know if I'm exactly going to use it for foundation or for like carving out something or other. I don't really know, but it is very fluffy and I do like it. So I might use it for foundation or for concealer or something. I'm not really sure because I haven't really tested that out or experimented with it yet, so I'm not really sure. Next is this contour brush. I think I've done a video with this, and I'm not too sure, but this is still technically a new brush. That word is so hard to say. Is Avon. There's no numbers. I kind of wish there was, but you know, that's fine. I guess it's just it does say what the brush is on the side in English and in French, so I guess that's better than nothing. It's a very flat brush. It kind of looks angled. I don't know. I have two. And this one's more flat than the other. Or is it? No, it's never mind. They're both angled. Never mind. So this I sometimes use for foundation. I really like it because I really like the dense brush. As you can tell, because I have a lot of dense brushes for foundation. Well, I actually only have two. But I like to use foundation sometimes. Or for cream contouring or just for regular contouring. You know, but I really do like that. I'm putting them away as I'm going so that I don't have a huge mess on my desk. If you're wondering why I'm reaching over there, and then I also have them all over there and stuff like that. So the next one, I just moved the camera. Let me just, okay. This is I don't know why there's little fluffs on it. They're flying around my room. This is the Mark highlighting brush, Mark by Avon. And I really, really like it. The only downside is that there's like little tiny bristles that fly out. Like there is, if I can find it somewhere, there it is. It came with in this case, so like when I travel, I'm definitely going to be using it by putting it in here so that it doesn't get ruined too much. But then when I take it out, it makes all the bristles on the side flare out, and I don't like that, so I have to like fix it every time. So it is kind of annoying, but I'm not sure why that exactly happens. But it is better than nothing, and it also is 1,000 times better than having to use the makeshift one that I used. This is also a blush brush, I think. I'm not sure where it's from. I think it's a drugstore brush, and I just turned it into a fan brush because I didn't actually have one. But now that I have one, I really like this. And I don't like my highlight to be too big because then it makes me look really oily, and I don't really like to look like too dewy or oily at times. I like to look very matte. So I like how it's just like a small thin line of highlight. So it's very good. And this I can finally take off those barrettes. Next is a new brush to my eyeshadow collection. This is my favorite blending brush so far. I always start off with this one in my crease with a color. It is an eyeshadow brush, of course, from Avon, and it is super fluffy and super soft. Picks up the product perfectly, and I love to use it to blend into my crease. It is basically the better version of this one. This is also from the same brand as my makeshift fan brush. Still don't know. I'm pretty sure they're drugstore. So I used to use this all the time for my crease. And it is also kind of like really hard. But this is a lot fluffier and softer. And I really like this one. This is more dense. So like I will sometimes switch back and forth with these depending on my eye look. Something I just got yesterday as well is the Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks Brow Definer in the shade Brunette. I've never ever had an eyebrow pencil. I had one that was not my shade, so I could never use it on myself. And it also wasn't sharp enough. But this is supposedly a self-sharpening one. I don't really know what that means, but I think it's because it's just like a skinny a skinny, like a bit of product, that's what they mean, because it's always going to be like skinny, not chubby, I guess. I'm not really sure. But it's in the shade Brunette, and it is perfect. I used it to fill in my brows today. Still not good at filling my brows in, no matter what I use, but I do find it's a lot easier. It takes a lot less time than using what do they call it? The brow wax, or it's not technically a pomade, but it's like the brow wax, I guess, from like Elf or from wherever. Even though I do still like using those, this is a lot faster. So I really prefer that. Okay, so next is the Avon True Color Super Extend Precise Liquid Pen. This is a new eyeliner. It is a very firm tip, but it is super black. If I can... There we go. It is really black. I really like it because like it can be thick, but it can also be a very skinny line. Oh well, that wasn't black. It can be a very thick line or a skinny line, and I really like that. It's super black, and I like it a lot. I really like that pen. I put it in the wrong spot. I'm always doing that. Something I just got couple weeks ago, I think, is the Avon True Color Moisturizing Eye Makeup Remover Lotion. I use this for my whole face because I don't like to have a little bit of cream on my lid, so I just like put a whole bunch in my hand and then I just use it as like a remover balm, as most people would do for other makeup removing creams or whatnot. So then next I have the New Clean Revitalizing Toner for all skin types. This is my first ever toner. I recently got color matched. Okay, not recently, like a month ago or so, I got color matched at Sephora, and she's like, you should get yourself a toner. And ever since I did, I heard a loud noise downstairs, that's why. Ever since I did, I got, I've been a lot less oily through my foundation throughout the day and throughout the night or whatever. I'd wake up a lot less oilier. So I definitely recommend getting a toner if you haven't invested in one. This is another thing, that's the Avon True. This is their cream concealer in the shade Fair, and I use this to cut my creases with because it is obviously way too light for my skin tone. So I actually tried using this for my under eye and for my T-zone, and it literally made me white. So that was the worst mistake ever. I could never use this on myself except for a cut crease. So there's that. And then there's the Please Hold Eye Primer. It's from light to medium. They also have a medium to dark. It has a mirror in it. I don't know why it has a mirror in it. They're weird that way, where they put a mirror in the eye primer but not in the concealer, when you think you'd need it more in the concealer and not the eye primer because you just slather on your lid. But you know, so it's just like this color. It's not in focus. Okay, it's in that color, and it kind of acts like a powder after I put it on. Like, it dries down like a powder, but I still make sure to set it just. Then next is something I got yesterday as well. It is the new Mark eyeshadow palette thing. It's like you get 3 different of your choice, 3 different, what's it called, pans, I guess, like refillable pans, whatever, and then they're this size, and they have the names on the back. This one is Antiqued. It is a matte shade, and then I have these 2. Honestly, don't know what they're called. Let's figure out what they are now. Oh, I just dug my nail in it. Dang it. So I'm going to take all these out. So this shimmery one is called Bangle. It is a shimmer that I use for my lid, and then this other matte one is called Mink. So I have a light shimmer, and then I have a light matte, and then I have a shimmer, and then I have a dark matte to basically make one look. So like for crease, outer corner, and then this for the lid. Obviously, I haven't tried them out yet. I did try swatching them. They're pretty pigmented. Let's just do a real quick arm swatch. I don't know if you can really see that. You can only see the dark color, but you know what? They're still pigmented. Okay. It also came in with a little mirror, as you guys probably saw, and then a little applicator thingy. Let me just put that on. I actually really like this. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. I honestly thought it was going to be this size. Nope, it's a lot smaller. So that surprised me for sure. So, make sure you look at the measurements properly before you order stuff. I mean, it's still nice. I don't remember how much it retailed for, but I will leave a link down below to the Avon website. And if I'm not lazy when I'm editing this, I will put the links down below to each and every single one of these things, but I'm probably going to be a little lazy, so don't hope for too much. The next thing is a makeup remover, reusable makeup remover, cleaning cloth, whatever. When you order it, it comes in 3, so there's 2 dark blue ones and then a light blue one with dark blue polka dots. The other one is in my bathroom because I'm currently using it. This thing is amazing. It is like a magic eraser for your face. It is a lot better than using a facial cleaning wipe or a makeup remover wipe or whatever you want to call them, because this, or like just anything, like you just throw it in the washer after you're done using it, and then you can use it again, and like multiple times. And it comes with 3, or a makeup remover wipe comes with however many. Then you gotta throw them out after using them, and then you gotta keep buying them, and it's just a waste. So this I would just wet with warm water and then clean my face. I don't get any tugging like I would with a face cloth. It has its own purpose. So like for a face cloth, I would usually just use that to dry my face, but I would also use that to clean off my makeup. With this, I can just clean off my makeup and then use a face cloth to dry my face, and you know what I mean. So this stuff is perfect. And next is another thing from a New Clean. This is their facial cleaning wipes for all skin types. I like this, but the only thing I don't like about it is how strong of a smell it is. Same thing with the toner. Like, I don't like the fact that like facial, like cleaning things or like skincare things, when they have a big strong smell, like I don't care for those at all. Like this has a really strong smell, so like when I use it on my eyes water all the time, so that really does suck. It comes with 24 wipes. But like other than that, I do like to use it just for whatever, and I would use this more for traveling than I would for at home because I have this thing. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, leave a comment down below why, so I can try to make my videos better for you guys. And with that, I will see you guys next Sunday. Peace. I love it so much. That was a little weird. I don't know.